Good morning. Welcome to Full Circle Ozarks.
Hey friends, welcome back to Full Circle Ozarks. I'm actually down here, if you remember 2 or 3 videos ago, I got a log out from under a hill and there was 2 logs attached to the same stump. Well, I'm back down here. I want to take a look at this one and see if I can get it out. I'm thinking I can go down and take a few little limbs off and get it cut up into logs and possibly get it winched out of here. Let me turn the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. I'm hoping you can see, here is the stump area. Let's just walk down a little bit closer. There's the stump area. The tree, the branch that fell that way is what I got out a few days ago. And here is the other one. You can look down through there, and it looks like it's got maybe 2 good logs in it. So I think I want to take the saw and get some of these small branches off right here, and we'll measure it out and maybe cut it into logs and then see about getting it winched out of here. There's briars in here. Okay, I'll throw that over there. This is a steep hillside, folks. My, folks. This is steep down here. I think I can cut it off about right here. I'm going to measure up and see how long it is. Let me come get my tape measure. As we used to say when I was logging in the hills of Arkansas, that hillside is as steep as a mule's face. This hillside is as steep as a mule's face, folks. It's hard to climb up and down it. Okay, I think I can hook it right there. I'll subtract about a foot once I get down here. It sure is easier walking downhill than it is uphill. It's 30 feet to right here where I need to cut it off at. I'll subtract about a foot there because there may be a bad place on that end. If that's the case, it's going to be somewhere between 28, 29 feet. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can get it cut off down here. Let's see if I can have any luck. I'm going to lay me some rocks on this. Now, they'll just fall off. I didn't bring me anything to mark it with. That's a shame. I also want to bring the camera on down here, folks, so you can kind of see what I'm looking at too. I'll just lay that there. We'll need that in just a moment. Okay, folks, this is going to be an interesting cut. Let me see if I can get this one limb here out of my way. Okay, now then, let's see here. There we got it, folks. First cut. Now I need to do some measuring and mark where I'm going to make my cuts. That worked out pretty good there, though. I'm going to get back up here and kind of eyeball it. There's a couple little bends in this log, so I'm going to see if I can eyeball it so I can maximize the lumber out of this. Okay, folks, I got a 10-foot 6-inch log going down that way, and I've got, I believe, a 12-foot log up there. And I got a small section that's got a crook in it, so we're going to saw it right here, I think. Folks, that's what happens when you're sawing on a hillside. The log shifted down that way, and it pinched my saw on the side. But we got it out. We're making progress, folks. Okay, this is a 12-foot, 3-inch cut here. Well, folks, what I was worried about be a little bit of hollow wood here, but I made it down just far enough, so I like that. Now, the next thing we got to do is get these skidded out of here. But as you can see, I'm running out of daylight already, so that's going to be tomorrow. I'll be back with you first thing in the morning, but for you, it'll be just like that. Well, friends, as promised, I'm back out here this morning. Got my tractor set in here. I've got my 12,000-pound winch. I'm backed up against a small tree, so hopefully this tractor will going to stay still. But we're going to unwind some of this cable, go down and hook onto that first log, it's the biggest, and see if we can drag it out. So I hope you enjoy this. That might be about enough. Let me go down and check it. Oh yeah. Well, I'm hopeful. I've got it hooked up, but I'm going to start the tractor up so I don't drain my battery. Here goes, folks. I'm going to put my foot on the cable to make it wind straighter. Well, folks, we got it winched out. I'm going to pull forward a little bit, hopefully, and then we'll grab the other two. Okay, folks, here we go. Well, folks, I think we got it out. Let me just swing around, pick this up the tractor and get it out of here. Then I'll come back and get those. Well, wouldn't you know it, about the time I get in the middle of the road, Amazon vehicle's coming up the hill. We'll get this up by the sawmill, then we'll come back. Well, folks, it's always good to have options. That winch worked okay. The next two logs are smaller, one of them particularly quite a bit shorter. I'm just going to use this rope right here. Now, this is not a traditional rope. This is actually a winch rope that I bought. It's actually stronger than the cable that I have on my 12,000 pound winch. So I'm just going to go down, hook this up, and hook it to the front of the tractor and see if I can't back up and ease this log out of here. So let's see how this works out. I believe it's got it hooked down here. Let me go hook it to the tractor and see what I can do. Well, here we go, folks. Well, folks, that one worked out pretty good. The other log, I'm going to do the same thing and get it pulled out here on top. Okay, I think it's got that one hooked up. Let me hook it up back to the tractor and I'll see if I can pull this one out. Okay, folks, I'm hooked up. We're going to get this third log pulled up out of here and get them to the sawmill. I hope this wind has not been too bad. It's actually been blowing pretty good, making a lot of noise. So I'm hoping you can hear me okay. But anyway, let's get the tractor fired up and get this log out of here. Well, folks, it's got both of those out. That's only had 3 down there. You saw me get the first one out with the winch and then just hook it on with this rope here. Again, this is actually an 18,000 pound winch cable, and so I got it purposely for pulling long poles like this on logs, and that seems to work out pretty good. So anyway, I'm gonna hook on the tractor with the grapple and get these up to the sawmill. And so I'll see you up there. Well, folks, that was actually a lot of fun. I don't know why, but I thoroughly enjoy that kind of stuff. I guess that's why I have my sawmill and have a few logs up here. But anyway, I got 3 logs out of that. One of them was kind of short, a little bit crooked. I may just make firewood out of it, but that's okay because I enjoy what I'm doing. So you probably can see in the background, see the trees going back and forth. So again, I apologize if it's a little bit windy, but it was a perfect day temperature wise to be out here doing what I'm doing. So I'm having fun. Thanks again for watching our channel. It means the world to us. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you again on the next Full Circle Ozarks.